So you may be familiar with Intuitive Surgical. It's a hugely successful company. They have 3,000 robots out there in operating rooms. But the thing to keep in mind is that each one of these are controlled by a human, by a surgeon. They're following the motions of the surgeon. So the way it works is like this. The surgeon is out off in one corner moving the controls, and then inside the body, the robot is mimicking the exact motions. So in some sense, it's really a puppet. All right? It's not doing anything autonomous. So what we've been exploring, though, is could we actually give it a little bit of autonomy? And we're not talking about replacing the surgeon. We're talking about assisting. So just like in driver assist, we are going to help the surgeon by, just in the same way that you have systems now that can help you with parking or staying in your lane. This is the kind of thing we're talking about. And we're excited because the idea is, can we start to do this by observing the motions of human surgeons? So what we're starting to do is take data from human surgeons, and then basically by observing them, recording them, and then inferring models, control policies from those examples that can allow us to perform these three things that we're showing here. Now be aware, these are speeded up, but these are examples of tedious tasks that surgeons would like to be able to be relieved of so that they can concentrate on the really complicated and nuanced aspects of surgery. So just looking at circle cutting, for example, this is actually a surgical resident. All surgical residents have to do this in their training, and it's hard to control this system to do this accurately. And we were able to get up to about 80% accuracy, but the way we do it is we first of all take this data from expert surgeons, and it looks like this. It's just like a hairball of data, and what we have to do is we have to analyze it and break it up into segments. And then we can get this performance that you see here, which is that we learn an underlying policy that's consistent with all the demonstrations. Now, I also want to make it clear that we're not about to replace the surgeons. It's not going into operating rooms anytime soon. That we still have about a 20% failure rate. And as you can see here, this is the way the system can fail. And I think it's really important that roboticists in all the labs come out and show their blooper reels. Because we have to show that these things we're not almost there yet. And now the idea, though, is in the future, as we have bigger data sets, could we collect over the cloud data from surgeons all over the world, from these 3,000 systems in all these operating rooms, especially from the really good ones, the really expert surgeons who have been doing this for years, who really have these nuanced skills. If we can monitor their trajectories, we can train our systems to be better and better.